The first time I went to Nicaragua, I couldn't not see, like, I was immediately drawn to the health of the animals, emaciated animals, wounded animals, stray animals, abandoned animals. Um, the lack of welfare that exists in this country is, it's a bit overwhelming for me, being the animal lover and the empath that I am. There is so little in this country as far as support for these animals, not only with the charities that support them, but also with the government. So after visiting Nicaragua for a few years, my husband and I decided to purchase a home. We bought a little casita, we call it. The first day that we went on the property to check the house out, there was actually a dog on the property, very skinny. I'd actually seen him in the road several times, and I remember saying to myself, if I could do something for the animals here, like, I literally wanted to start with this dog. I realized after rescuing Flacco that I could make a huge difference in the life of animals with so little money. Right after we purchased our house, my kids had had their first experience in Nicaragua. We all seemed to feel the same way about the animals that we saw just roaming on the side of the road, stray dogs, horses, goats, everything you could imagine. We came back here, and with the help of my daughter's friends, we had a lemonade stand. The lemonade stand raised around $200, and we asked our kids what they wanted to do, and they wanted to then return to Nicaragua and use the money to help animal welfare down there. After the first clinic that we had in 2018, it was almost like I got a touch of like an addiction. Like, the feeling that I felt after accomplishing 32 surgeries and making an impact, an incredible impact from what I could see. It sort of built this energy, this little addiction where I was like, okay, if I could do this, what could I do if I continued doing this? On-ground partnerships are the way that NicaLove is able to do what we do. We have an animal welfare organization and a veterinarian partner as well. Our animal welfare partner is Fundación Dan. The founder is Elisa Quiroz, and our veterinarian partner is AproVet, founder Lester Tapia. My partnership with Fundación Dan grew exponentially after that clinic. I started volunteering for her. I started accompanying her on rescues. I started craving, essentially. And then community members actually started asking if and when I was going to host another event. I wasn't even a charity at that point. So the idea started growing, and with the nudge of some friends, realized I could do something with this idea. And so I asked Elisa to partner with me again on another spay neuter wellness clinic, and it grew. It grew to 2, 3, 5. We're at even more than that a year at this point. NicaLove is a small grassroots organization. Our board consists of 5 people. I have an admin person that helps in my office. My husband helps me. Other than that, we work through partnerships in Nicaragua that allow us to do what we do. Our current operating budget is $100,000 a year. That covers our employees and all the operation costs for running our shelter. We really are trying to extend our outreach, and raising additional funds will help us further our reach into the communities where the animals are in need. There was a poem I recall reading in middle school, elementary school, and it was about a man walking down a beach, and somebody was picking up a starfish and putting the starfish back in the ocean. And the man asked the child why he was picking up the starfish, and what was he going to accomplish. And he said, well, I just impacted that one, or I just changed the life for this creature. And that the details of the poem are not still in my mind, but the impact of what that poem made on me, and knowing that if I can make an impact on one animal, I'm making a difference for that animal. And so I continue doing what I do because I know that those now thousands of animals that I reach a year, rather than just the one starfish, is making a huge impact on animal welfare. I think why people are involved in NicaLove are for the same reasons that I'm involved. You can't turn off empathy. And when you see the suffering and you've experienced it firsthand, you just can't turn away. I also think the reason why people are drawn to what I do, and it's something that I'm growing into and learning to accept, is that my passion and the reasons why I do the things that I do draws other people in.